This is the 41 Jobs podcast. We're going to interview Brennan Butche, the IUPUI Jaguar track and cross country runner.
All right.
I'm talking with Brennan Butche, the IUPUI Jaguar track and cross country freshman. What's it like running in college, Brennan?
It's a lot different than high school. I'm more focused on, it's just like running in school all the time. Like that's my day-to-day life, and I can't complain. I mean, I love running, and I come here to run, and it's the race is there's a huge difference between high school running and college running. I mean, I went to my regional race in cross country this year, and I was hoping to place anywhere in the top 80. And I mean, that's just different for me. I actually ended up placing 116th, and then I thought back in high school to my regional there, and I actually won. So it's a big difference, but I really like the competition, and I really think I need it.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you are able to face better people to make you better, because you're just going to get better facing better competition and practice.
Oh, yeah.
and meets. And I know in high school, I mean, nothing against the cross country and track kids you ran with in our county, but there just wasn't as much competition. And I know you had to get almost to semi-state and state to get the competition you probably really needed.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of glad. I mean, do you ever regret making the jump to D1 instead of NAIA?
No, never. I knew if I went to Division II school, I wouldn't be satisfied. I know if I went to nationals and I placed very high in nationals, I wouldn't be too satisfied, because I know there's a whole other level ahead of me that's just better and faster. And so my dream was to go Division I, and I'm here, and I can't say I'd want to be anywhere else.
Yeah, that's what I was telling your dad. I was talking to him a week or so ago, and I was like saying, if you had ever made that switch, I think you would have never been able to sleep soundly thinking there was something else out there. I think you had to make the leap.
Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be satisfied there. And I mean, I have an underdog story, so I really like IUPUI because they're younger and we're building up right now. So I think it's really good to build up a team, and I'm really going to put in a lot of time and invest in this team because I think they have a bright future.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool when you're starting out with an up-and-coming team, that if you stay with them and everybody stays together, you guys were all part of that. So when you guys get all the success later on, you could say that you were invested in every bit of it from the ground up pretty much. That's how I take it. But
oh, yeah, for sure. We had a big recruiting class in my class. We had about 12 freshmen, and then we have, I think, 4 to 5 coming in next year. So a little smaller, but we have a lot of talented guys who are definitely top 15 in the state meet.
That's awesome. And I've been following you, especially in the cross country season. I was following you, and I know your first meet, second meet, maybe your 3 or 4 first meets. You're like, well, when is it going to get going? And then at the end of the season, I don't know. I'm not saying I was surprised, but I was. But you ended up with the Horizon League Freshman of the Year, and I'm like thinking, I don't know how you could ask for anything more at the end of a season.
Oh no, yeah, that was. It's funny because here in college, the conference meet, that was almost like state to me. Like that was huge. That was the big goal, was conference. We got to win conference. And then back home, I always thought conference, like I'm going to train through conference and then get ready for sectionals and regionals. So conference was big, and we really did good, and I think we really opened a lot of eyes, because the year before that they didn't win. I think they were runner-up. So
and you guys won. I mean, your team won it, correct? That's right.
Yeah,
and you got freshman of the year. Okay.
Yeah, we did. It was a good year, and we're the goal is to win it a couple more years.
Was Coach Kappen and the other coach really pleased? Were they surprised? Were they really happy? Was it an awesome celebration?
Oh yeah, it was great. They beginning of the year we set goals that we want to get top like 10 in regionals and win conference, and we missed the regional mark, but I mean conference was that was awesome. That was a dream come true. It was easily one of the greatest moments of college.
Yeah, your dad kept sending out stuff that day, and kept sending me things, and I was going crazy, and I didn't even see it, and I was going nuts because I was so excited for you. I just know And I, with just coaching you 3 years in high school and a bunch in junior high, but in high school, it was just so funny how, everything was kind of, we really didn't know what to expect. And when the state hit, each time you were in it, you just seemed to figure out that it was time to go, and you hit an extra gear, and you already had a great fifth, sixth gear, but then in the state meet, you decided just to turn it on even an extra notch. And I'm not real surprised you turned it on at conference. I just hope you keep going with it, and you can turn it on in indoor and outdoor track too. So I'm hoping that keeps carrying on through your career.
Yeah, this track season, I'm starting to really like track a lot more than I did in high school. They have my specialty. They have the 5,000 in college now, so I don't have to stick with the 3,200. So
that's great.
I'm really liking that, yeah. And I think in conference indoor-wise, I'm going to try and double and go 5K, 3K.
Oh, awesome. So, that'd be great. Yeah. That's perfect for your style. Now, what was your – now, you've done an indoor meet already, right? And what was your 5K at that one? Didn't you have one already or no?
Yeah, I ran my first one at IPFW a few weeks ago and ran the 5K in 15:19.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And, it converted to 15:09 for a curve track, like a bank track. So that got me into the next meet I'm running Friday, tomorrow, Notre Dame. So I had to qualify to get into it. So I made that one, and there's like 60 guys in the 5K, so there'll be about 4 or 5 heats.
Great. I bet that's exciting. I bet you're looking forward to it.
Definitely, and they have their indoor track isn't 200 meters. It's 320-meter indoor track. So
that's a little better.
Yeah, it's going to be different. I hear it's going to be faster, so I'm excited for it, and my goal's under 15.
Great. That's awesome. And you feeling pretty good physically?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the coaches, they're amazing here. They have me right where I need to be at this time of the year. Training staff, like athletic trainers are great. I was having a little bit of a hip problem and ankle problem a few weeks ago, and they took care of me, gave me exercises. I've been ice bathing, and it's been great.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about college. I was really looking forward to you going because I was telling your dad and Coach Robinson, I was like thinking, you know what? I mean, we knew some stuff and we knew how to fix you in some things, but we just don't have the knowledge and expertise like college coaches and the college physical training staff to get people over the hump on injuries. We're thinking, well, this is it. We can't run him for a couple weeks, and they figure out, they know how to do it. They have the expertise to keep you going and keep you in training and keep you at top shape and still compete. And that's why I think it's so special that you were allowed to go, especially D1, because it's a little different at D1. They have a little bit more resources, more staff, more money. They can really support their athletes a lot better. So, hey, sorry about that.
I think it cut out. Yeah,
you're fine. My phone's been acting up. It's been going it's been going into 3G and no service. I don't know what's been going on with it, but like we were saying about the training staff, I mean, what is it like? I mean, what kind of facilities they got when they say, Brennan, you got this little twinge in your hip and it hurts a little bit? What do they do? First of all, where do they take you, and what do they do? Generally,
they do a variation of things. They'll have me ice it and see if that helps, and if that doesn't help, I'll come. Like they tell me, they say, if you're hurt and you come in here and we start doing something, they want to see me every day for like the rest of the week at least. And then so I sit or I'll get a heat pad and loosen it up, and then they'll have me do like exercises. Like in high school, we did the sand workouts.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff like that they had me do. They have a list of paper, like a stuff I do on a piece of paper, and they're like, okay, do you know how to do all this? And I knew it because I'm like, yep, I did all this in high school. I know what this is. So they just had me do more of that stuff, and I'll do that for a week or two, depending on how severe it is. And
okay.
Then, stuff like that, just exercises and stuff to strengthen my hip. They said my hips were weak, which I was kind of like surprised with all the exercises we did in high school, but they had me do some of that stuff, and now I'm feeling pretty good.
Good. Now, what's the nutrition like? What do they have you guys eat, and what do they encourage you to eat? You had a great nutrition regimen when you were in high school, but what do they do to keep you guys in top shape nutrition-wise?
We have a nutritionist here on campus for the team, and we'll meet with her a minimum of like once a semester, and she basically asks us what we're eating. And where I stay at the University Tower, they have a tower dining downstairs, so they have like buffet and all kinds of food down there. So I eat there, and she basically says the main thing we need to focus on is fruits and vegetables for sure, and then we'll get like our iron tested once a semester to see like our ferritin levels. And that basically they use that to see how fast like you get fatigued. And so for that, our iron's low. They'll give us like an iron supplement, a liquid supplement, and we'll take that. So currently I'm on an iron supplement now because they said my iron was low. So I'm on that. Basically means once I get my iron up, it's better when I'm running.
Okay.
So they're pretty good with nutrition here. They give us water bottles like the first day of practice and say, now you have no excuse not to drink water because you have your own water bottle. So
okay,
it's really good. It's not really strict, but they guide you in the right direction and give you the stuff you need to be a better runner.
Yeah, that's great. That was one of my major hopes for you. You were real regimented about what you wanted to eat, and you were really good about being consistent and eating right, and I knew college would just put you even on a better track. So I think that was one thing I was really, really hoping for you to get to help you even make you more successful already. And you have the drive and the will to even be better. And, your dad said they were thinking about even redshirting you for track, and how'd that go?
Yeah, they said I have a say in what they do. Just consider my opinion when it comes to redshirting. Just coming up with offensive, we want to give you some time to rest and take some time to get back in the group, not basically drain you out. And we are considering redshirting you indoor and possibly outdoor. And I said, oh, no, there's a lot for rest and stuff. I'm feeling peak Brennan Butche right now. I'm feeling very good in high school. So I said, I'm really sure that maybe it's a separable decision. They said, well, if you don't want a red shirt, we're definitely going to have you compete in the Jaguar uniform. So I'm registering now, and definitely excited about it and ready to get out there on the outdoor track and wait out fast 5K.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. I was talking to your dad about your decision and not redshirt, and you told him you didn't want to, and I wasn't surprised at all. I know you couldn't stand. Probably can't stand watching it. There's no way.
Yeah, I went to one meet. I went to a Division II meet just to watch some other guys. And I wasn't even running it. I was in casual clothes, just watching. And I'm like, man, I want to get out there and run. Like, I can't come to these meets just watch. I want to go race.
Oh, yeah, because you can train all you want, practice all you want, but really the reward of that is being able to compete against others. It's just, I don't know, it's just a totally different feeling,
yeah.
Being an athlete. It's fun to train, fun to practice, fun to work out, fun to get ready, but if you're not using that on a competitive basis, it kind of makes you feel like, what am I doing it for? I'm not just doing it for looks. I want to do it and show people what I've got, so I'm not shocked at all, and I really feel like just good things are to come for you, and I hope you have success the rest of your career running. I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to hear about the results for tomorrow. I know that your dad and my coaching staff are going to go to the track coaches convention tomorrow in Indy, and your dad's going to come to a little bit up, and he's going to race up there to watch you run. So I'm excited for him to be able to do that.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yep. And I just too bad I couldn't coach you in high school track, but I'm sure glad I have the job now. So I'm really excited, and I'm pumped up about it, and I just wish I could have coached